the siege begins. The siege began on July 14th, 1683. Rather than attempting to storm the walls immediately, Kara Mustafa employed both bombardment and mining, digging tunnels under the walls to plant explosives and collapse them. The defenders countered with countermines, leading to vicious underground fighting in narrow tunnels lit by torches. Explosions rocked the city daily. Buildings near the walls were demolished to provide clear fields of fire. Food supplies dwindled. Disease spread. By early September, the walls had been breached in several places, and the garrison was exhausted. But why didn't Kara Mustafa launch an all-out assault? Some historians suggest he wanted to capture Vienna intact to maximize loot. His personal share would be immense. Others argue he feared excessive casualties among the Janissaries, whose political power he needed to manage. Still others point to overconfidence. He believed Vienna would surrender. Whatever the reason, the delay proved fatal. A relief army was coming. The relief force assembles. Emperor Leopold had appealed desperately for help. The response came from an unexpected coalition. Poland. King Jan III Sobieski responded despite having no obligation. Poland and Austria had been rivals for decades. But Sobieski, a brilliant military commander, recognized that if Vienna fell, Poland would face the Ottoman Empire alone. He mobilized 20,000 Polish troops, including his elite winged hussars. The Holy Roman Empire. German princes provided troops. Bavaria, Saxony, Swabia contributed contingents. Combined, they numbered about 30,000. Austria's own forces. Duke Charles of Lorraine commanded imperial forces of about 20,000 that had shadowed the Ottoman advance in total. The relief force numbered approximately 70,000 to 80,000 men. They assembled at Toulon, northwest of Vienna, in early September. Sobieski, as the highest-ranking monarch present, took overall command, an extraordinary moment of international cooperation. The Battle of Vienna, September 12, 1683. The topography was crucial. Vienna sits on the Danube's south bank. West and northwest of the city rise the hills of the Vienna Woods, the Kahlenberg and Leopoldsburg. The Ottoman army was camped on the plains south and east of the city, with their backs to the Danube. On September 11th, the relief force descended from the Vienna Woods under cover of night, taking positions on the heights. Dawn on September 12th revealed the Christian army deployed in battle order. The battle began with infantry engagements as Imperial and German forces advanced down the slopes. The Ottomans, caught between the relief force and Vienna's garrison, repositioned to face the new threat. Fighting was fierce. The Janissaries held their ground with disciplined volleys. But Sobieski had held back his strongest card, the Polish cavalry. At approximately 5 p.m., after hours of infantry combat had exhausted both sides, Sobieski led the largest cavalry charge in history down the slopes of the Kahlenberg. The winged hussars, so called for the wooden frames bearing eagle or ostrich feathers attached to their backs, which created an intimidating sound and appearance, formed the vanguard. They were heavy cavalry, armed with long lances, sabers, and pistols, mounted on powerful horses and protected by armor. Behind them charged the rest of the Polish cavalry and German allied units, approximately 20,000 horsemen in all. The charge swept down the hillside like an avalanche. The momentum was irresistible. Ottoman lines, already stressed by hours of combat, began to crack. The Janissaries fought stubbornly, but even elite infantry cannot withstand heavy cavalry at full gallop. The Ottoman left flank collapsed, then the center. Kara Mustafa attempted to rally his troops, but panic spread. By evening, the Ottoman army was in full retreat. They abandoned their camp, siege guns, supplies, everything. The retreat became a rout, the aftermath and pursuit. Sobieski famously sent a message to Pope Innocent XI, Veni, vidi, Deus visit. I saw God conquered, paraphrasing Caesar, but attributing victory to divine providence. The abandoned Ottoman camp was a treasure trove. Tens of thousands of tents, hundreds of cannons, vast stores of food, ammunition, gold, and luxuries were captured. Sobieski claimed Kara, Mustafa's tent, and battle standards for himself. Vienna's famous coffee culture allegedly began when Viennese discovered sacks of coffee beans in the Ottoman camp. Though this story is likely apocryphal, the human toll was significant. Ottoman losses were perhaps 15,000 killed in battle and during the retreat, with thousands more captured. Christian losses were lighter, around 4,000 to 5,000 killed and wounded. More importantly, Ottoman prestige was shattered. The myth of Ottoman invincibility, already fraying, collapsed entirely. Christian Europe went on the offensive. Kara Mustafa's fate. Kara Mustafa retreated to Belgrade. Sultan Mehmed IV, enraged by the defeat, sent him the symbolic silk cord. On December 25th, 1683, Christmas Day, Kara Mustafa was strangled by order of the Sultan. His head was later sent to the Sultan as proof of execution. It was the traditional Ottoman method for disposing of failed commanders, and it underscored that the defeat was catastrophic.